Hello friends, welcome to your only channel Scala Express. Today we will talk about singleton object and you will learn in this session how to define these objects and its usage while programming. In our previous session, we have learned how to define classes and how to utilize them while doing programming. Scala do not have static keywords or static members. That's the reason we are having singleton object. But object definition is exactly same as class. If you see, there is just one word difference, which is object instead of class. In previous session, we have seen how to define classes, and there we took example of vehicle class. So today we will start with the same vehicle class, and here I'm defining two private members. First one is private variable, which is wheels, and here I have given 296 as default value, and then we are having add wheels method for this vehicle class, and this add wheels will simply add the value which we are giving inside this add wheels, and it will get added to this wheels count. Now with above definition we have written the class. Now we will see how we can write the object. So in case of object, we need to write object first and then vehicle. Here we are defining one private variable, and this variable named as metro engineers. Here we are defining a map, and map will hold a value of string and int. So here we are giving by default Adit and 4, and then we are defining one method called authenticate, and here we are giving the engineer's name and then wheels they need to add. If metro engineers map, so here is the map which we have defined, contains engineers names, then it will allow to create vehicle class object, and then we will allow to perform add wheels operation to it. And if we successfully added these wheels, we will get a message like what is the total number of wheels now. When we define object and class in same file with same name, they become companion object and companion class. With its companionship, give this ability to access their private members. One very basic difference between classes and objects are classes can take parameter but object cannot. And singleton objects get initialized when first time some code access it. An object which does not share its name with class called a standalone object, and that can solve different purposes of the requirement, best suited for entry point for application. Now let's run the same example with IntelliJ and understand how it works. So now we will search for IntelliJ and we will double click it. This is the first screen you will see after installation of IntelliJ. Here we need to create new project. We need to choose SBT. Here we will give singleton object as our project name, and we'll click on finish. This will take some time, so I'll fast forward it. Now our project is ready. When you click here on this project window, it will load all the elements of this project structure. Now here we need to go inside the src folder. We will go inside the main. Here we will get a Scala folder. We will right click on it and we will mark this directory as source root. Once we mark this as source root, we will go to new, right click. Okay, here after right click we don't see Scala classes or object functions, so we will right click on singleton object. We will add framework support, and here we will enable the Scala framework support and we will click on OK. When we click on OK, immediately we will see the Scala classes. So let's define the Scala class now. We will define same as previous session 1. So I'm defining vehicle class here. So now IntelliJ has created this vehicle class. So we need to add few members in it. Now we have added two private members in this class. Similarly, we will define object now. Now we have defined object and I have added import statement as well. Now let's run through this example. What we have done here is we have defined object vehicle, and in this vehicle object we have defined metro engineers map, and in this map we have initialized with value Adit and 4 here, and then we have defined one authenticate method. This authenticate method will take engineer's name as parameter and wheels as parameter. Engineers names are a string we treated, and wheels we are treated as int. If this engineer contains engineer name which has been given to this function, it will have true here. That means we will go inside this if, and then we will have new object instantiated as metro, and in this metro we will call add wheels, which we have defined here as private. So you see, as companion object property, we can access this add wheels through this class. And now after defining this object, we can add wheels here. So we have passed 4 wheels here. We will convert this to bytes because this add wheels function takes byte, and we will print our message. It's time to run. So if you see, we will make some main method in this object. We will not get any options to compile and run. So let's quickly add that main function now. I'm defining main function here. In this main function, we will, because it's an object, we will simply write vehicle. We will write authenticate. In this authenticate method, we will simply write Aditya and 4. I hope you remember this story which we have discussed in previous video. So Metro, after completing his successful day, it was relaxing, and Metro was having total 300 of wheels. Now Aditya, who was a Metro cleaner, he came and he stole 4 wheels out of this Metro. And since our class has not been designed in an intelligent way, our class allowed him to take out 4 wheels. But now we have defined all the private members, so nobody from outside can take. And here, when Aditya will come and he will try to add wheels, he will get authenticated by this method. And in this authenticate method, we are checking in a database whether Aditya Metro Engineer exists in a database or not. If he exists, then our class will allow to change the wheels number. So let's run it now. So if you see now, we have got run vehicle option. Now when we click on run, so we have received a message called wheels successfully added in our Metro. Total wheels are 300 back now. So that's how we define singleton object with a Scala, and this is how we create project in IntelliJ. I hope you liked the video today. Thanks for watching. If you like the content, please like the video, and if you want next video notification of mine, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Have a good day.